We've been waiting on this moment for weeks now, and it finally happened. Gerrit Cole finally broke the Yankees single-season strikeouts record, and I know it's been a long time coming, but he finally did it. What's going on, guys? It's the King of 161st Street, and oh yeah, Aaron Judge also got 61 homers last night. It's absolutely crazy what Aaron Judge has done this season. And right now, I just want everyone to just cherish this season. Celebrate this season and stop arguing about A, is this the record? And B, is this a legit accomplishment? Because A, this is a legit accomplishment. He broke the AL home run record, or he tied it, the AL home run record. He's going to go for the lead over the next 7 games. So he has the AL home run record. And for people being like, it's just the American League home run record, it doesn't mean much. Why hasn't it been broken in 61 years then? It's because it's fucking difficult. And I think people are just overlooking that when they just say, oh, Barry Bonds hit 73. An AL player has not broken this record in 61 years. And it took 3 players with steroid allegations to break this record. So I just want everyone to just cherish this moment. Know that it's a legit record. Even if you count the Bonds records and all that stuff, this is a legit accomplishment and it should be celebrated. I saw something on social media and it made a lot of sense to me. This is one of the reasons baseball isn't growing, is because anytime something happens, there's an argument. You never come in to a situation knowing that there's an accomplishment that has been made and you celebrate it. In baseball, it usually turns into an argument about whether it's legitimate or not. Just recognize that this is an accomplishment. Even if you know that Barry Bonds hit those 73 bombs and you consider it valid, I personally consider it valid. The voters don't consider it valid. No matter what, this is a real accomplishment. But let's move on. Like I said in the intro, Gerrit Cole was pitching last night. He broke the single season strikeouts record in Yankee history, passing Ron Guidry. It is a big accomplishment. I get that. It just seems like it's being overlooked. I think a lot of people are overlooking it because A, strikeouts are way more acceptable nowadays. So even if you strike out, it's like an okay. Back then it was a big deal when you struck out. It was like, damn, I can't do that. Nowadays it's like, comes with the territory. So it's more acceptable, and what gives him more legitimacy is he's done it in 100 less innings than Ron Guidry. So there's 2 parallel things that are either giving him more credit for this and also making it a little bit more illegitimate. So I think a lot of people just didn't know what to think about it, so they decided to ignore it. I think this is an accomplishment that we shouldn't ignore. It's a great accomplishment by Cole. Is this the best season I've seen by a Yankee starter? No. Even last night, he had those perfect 5 innings and then sort of folded in the 6th. So, I mean, this hasn't been a perfect season for Gerrit Cole, but I'm glad he's able to find something out of it that really stood out. And now our $320 million ace is etched in Yankees history forever. And let's talk about that game last night. Anthony Rizzo being the interim manager with Gleyber Torres as the bench manager, Nestor Cortez as the pitching coach. The Yankees go out there and they start off hot. First inning, Judge walks, of course. Oswaldo walks. And then the four-hitter, Oswald Peraza. He's able to get that RBI single. I think Oswald Peraza has to get more playing time. IKF, yes, he's been producing at a high level. But the fact that A, he has shown issues in the field still, and B, he has not as much pop and not as consistent, especially without runners on base. Oswald Peraza seems like a breath of fresh air. I know Boone is not going to do it, but I think Peraza deserves playoff time. The amount of just hitting talent that he has shown since coming up is great. I mean, last night had a few hits. He's doing really good. I think the way he's playing, I mean, it's how IKF should have been playing all season. And yes, IKF is stepping it up right now, but I just think Oswald got like the short end of the stick when coming up. I don't know why the Yankees brought him up if their idea was not to play him more and more to give him that experience, and instead was just to give him that bench experience. I don't know if they're trying to do what they did with Jeter back in the day, but to me, I think you bring him up because IKF was struggling. You need to give him more playing time, but I can't fault it because IKF has been playing a lot better as of late. But yes, the Yankees win again last night. They win the series. Now we head home to Baltimore, against Baltimore, to hopefully get Judge number 62 and edge closer to that 100-win season, which would validate this entire season. We go from being like projected to have 120 wins to that August dip that went a lot farther than we thought, and now going all the way back up and possibly getting back up to a very elite record. I love it. Season's been great. Cherish what Judge is doing. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. If you're new here, hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.